Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see you. Suddenly.
Suddenly? What you thought I was going to take a long time to answer? Is that what?
Oh yes,
Mhm.
this is what I mean. Yeah. So
Well,
my name is John. You can call me John. How are you?
Jam?
Oh no, Can. I mean, yeah, you can call me Jamil. Jamil is my first name, but I thought that it would be difficult for you to pronounce it. So uh,
Jamil.
yeah. Oh, you did great. Compared to person who is foreigner.
My name's Jessica. Nice to meet you, Jamil.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
You're Turkish.
How did you know? So yeah, I'm Turkish.
Hmm. And what have you got going on behind you? Is that YouTube?
It is YouTube. That's bothering. I
No,
can tell.
I'm
Okay.
curious. What are you watching
And
on YouTube?
I mean, lots of things. Not in Turkish, but especially in English. And one of them is, do you know Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
And maybe Dr. Peterson.
Dr. Peterson? I don't think so. Who's he or she?
Uh, I mean, Jordan Peterson. The psychologist Canadian.
It sounds familiar, but no, I don't know.
Very,
What's
very
his huh?
I mean, behavioral psychologist. It's he's very famous in your country, and he got tangled so many issues. In USA and in Canada too.
Oh. Does he does he do meditations online?
Um, n- no, as far as I know, privately, yes.
Because I like the name sounds familiar, and I'm only thinking like maybe I've like done a meditation on YouTube with him, but if he doesn't do meditations, then no, I have no idea. What does he
Yeah,
talk about specifically? Is there like some like specific
I
thing
really
that
don't know because I've been using cambly for the last maybe 3 years or so. I come here to talk to chit chat. It could be anything. I Okay, the thing, if it were up to me, I would choose something maybe funny, maybe travel, maybe food or culture. But
yeah.
I'm gonna be the person who's calling the shots here because I always tend to put myself into the shoes of other person because I don't wanna bore you. You're doing this, for a living. Not for a living, maybe some kind of side payment or something. I don't want to, bore the living out of you. So I'm being honest. So maybe we could together make something work.
Make something work. Like what? What do
I
you
mean,
want
I
to
don't know. I mean,
whatever you want to
you
talk
know,
about? I mean, I was asking about Jordan Peterson still, but we can talk about whatever you want. You said you call the shots. Okay, call the shots.
no,
What do you want?
no, no. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did say I don't want to be the person who is calling the shots
Oh, why not?
because I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore anybody. I mean, here's the thing. I encountered so many videos in which there was this man and the other woman, and the guy was talking about something which is quite a bit silly, and I got the impression that the lady was you know I mean seemed to be quite bored by that. So yeah.
Well, I mean, you're the one paying for this. So like, or do you pay for this or does your work pay for this? A lot of people have their
Actually,
work.
here's the thing. I work at the airport. Istanbul Airport.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been to? I don't know
To
whether
Istanbul?
you. Yeah, Istanbul. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I work there. As an official. Um, so I mean, I do make some kind of YouTube videos. Cambly videos. I put out some videos and from Cambly, and yeah, I pay for that. But I've been I've been learning English for the last 8 years or so. I do hold some kind of degrees. They are not known abroad. They're only I'm only qualified to hold them here in Turkey. So yeah.
Your degree?
I mean, there's this exam here in Turkey, only implemented in Turkey. It doesn't have any, how do I say, influence abroad, and it's called a YDS. It's basically uh, an exam and 80 questions, long paragraphs, and everything. So I got 96, out of 100. So, which is very high, and I mean, it's basically for students who want to do master's degree, at universities. So yeah, I'm one of them. And by the way, I studied history, and yeah.
History. Tell me a historical fact that you don't think I would know. Not about Turkey.
That about Turkey. Okay, no problem. Do you know somebody? Um, do you know somebody who is called Genghis Khan?
James Khan?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis?
Yeah, Khan.
No. Are you making that up?
No, no, I'm not. No,
I have no idea. No. Who is it?
he was one of the most powerful person of his time, because he was the emperor of Mongolia, and he is responsible of killing. I don't, I want to get it right, but maybe 30 million people or something.
From what? From all
I
different
mean,
kinds of things?
no, actually, he was the emperor of Mongolia, and
Yeah.
he
Oh, killing. I thought you said healing. Killing.
killing, yeah, killing.
I thought you said healing. That's why I said from what? Because I thought he was like a great healer, but no,
I
the
was thinking
complete
to myself,
opposite.
I was thinking to myself, I mean, what she understood. So yeah, when you said from yeah,
Okay. How many people did you say?
as far as I know, 30, but maybe I may have gotten it wrong, but it was many. I mean, it was to the degree the uh, carbon dioxide emissions, decreased in his time, because I mean he killed so many people. Yeah, I'm serious.
And he was the emperor
Of Mongolia.
and he killed Mongolian people or like
No,
people from
no, no. For people from another countries.
which which countries?
I mean,
Like he started a war?
what?
He started a war? Like, or did
Yeah,
he
wait,
with his own
wait.
hand?
I mean, as far as I know, he had this aspiration that he wanted to rule the world, and that he waged so many wars on different kind of world. So, so including Turkey, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mongolia versus Turkey. Who would win today?
Today, I don't, So should we get into that?
I mean, aren't there like way more people in Turkey than there are in Mongolia?
It's not about that, even if you have a, you know, enormous amount of population, it doesn't matter in this age. If you have the necessary means, you can win any war. I'm talking about alliances. I'm talking about, I do not say it, but you know, big guns. How do I say the nukes? So this is how it's like, in present world.
What was that word that you just said?
Nuke.
Binook?
No, no, nuke. The atomic bombs.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about war.
that's what I'm talking about.
I
That's
know,
why I said should get into that. It's a
I know.
little bit stressing topic, and so yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think is the basis of war? Like all war, every war that has ever happened. What do you think is like the foundation of it? Why does it happen? At the root of who we are as humans, why do we go to war?
Here's the thing, as far as I know, there is only two living thing, in this planet, and one of them is ant, the other is human, and they have all one thing common. Okay, they gather armies and fight each other. Okay, so I think you know people tend to wage war on each other. Yeah, to say, I have a cause which is better than yours. So we're gonna see, what's what and who is who. By the way, I would say the economic reasons play a big role in wars.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep, they
What about
do.
you? What do you think?
Ooh. Well, I mean, also with money, like the fact that money is like the most desired thing in the world and people are fighting about it.
We know, but money is delusion, I guess. You know?
Delusion?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we as humans created this delusion. Actually, money is not valuable. The valuable thing, which is you know, I guess resources, right?
Mhm.
We attain at sorry, yeah, we put so much emphasis, on money.
Mhm.
Actually, we are looking for resources.
Yeah. Well, so what I was gonna say about money and war and like the tie between the two is like we have this delusion that like money will give us power or that if we kill more people on the other side, then we will have the power. And like we have this delusion of power, of what it means to be powerful. And I think at the core of who we are as humans is like we're pure power. Like we have so much power to create and to destroy, but we are really confused about what power actually means. And like
What do you think
we
it is?
what do I think it
What,
is?
yeah,
Well, like the delusion or the illusion of power that we've created as humans is like power means power over somebody, like someone is superior to you so they are in power, when in reality power is our nature, like we are just powerful. Like we have the power. Like if you ever look at like a a flower growing through like the cement, right? Like that kind of power to like
mhm. I guess,
grow
yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I feel like you're a little bit spiritual,
a little bit,
maybe too much.
maybe too much.
Actually, it's a good thing. I'm not here to judge, but here's the thing.
We
If
all are here to judge.
No, no, I'm not the one who is judging. It's not my place to do that. So I always, respect the opinions of others. So, you know, to you, the power is not something, which is manifested over others to show that I'm better than you, right? Okay, here's the thing. Let's say, you have a property, okay, and somebody, came to your door, knocking on, open it, and this property is mine. What do you say then?
I mean, like, you mean if I actually owned my own property
Oh
and then
yeah,
somebody
but here's the thing: to the other person, I mean, they have a right to that property, which is yours actually. What do you say then?
why do they have a right to it if it's
I
mine?
mean, they think so.
Oh, they think so.
Yeah. What is that?
I mean,
You want to
okay,
tell you what
could go
you
about
do?
this in I could go about this in 2 different ways. One is, like, nobody has property of the earth, like, Mother Earth is our mother. That's the spiritual answer, is all of our mothers, and we can never own her.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
and then, like, the obvious answer is, like, I mean, if I own a property and I have a house on it and somebody says that's my property, well, obviously, like, I'm gonna say, "No, that's not
Oh yeah. I
what?
mean, you
Are
have
you crazy?"
actually,
And I would call the police.
yeah, you have two options. One of them is you would grab a gun and point at them. This is my property. Yeah, you're American. You have guns, right?
I'm not
So
American, I'm Canadian, we don't have guns.
also you're Canadian. You have more guns. I do know some Canadians. So yeah.
What? More guns?
Oh yeah. I do have some Canadian friends. So
I mean, maybe
actually,
you guys have guns, but,
okay. What I mean here is, I mean, yeah, in this particular example I've given you, in which you are confronted by somebody who wants to take you out of your property, you want to show them your power, which means you are saying them, my cause is better than yours, actually, yeah.
my cause is better than yours. Well, I mean, if it's actually true, if I have actually bought the property and some crazy person comes onto my property and says it's theirs, then that's crazy, but I would never, like, first of all, I would never own a gun. So I wouldn't, and second of all, I wouldn't, it would take a lot for me to pull a gun on somebody.
Really?
Ye-
Oh, you.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the case that, like, somebody is threatening my daughter's
mhm.
life, I would,
Yeah.
sure, sure. But that would probably be the only case that I would actually even think
Okay.
about killing
Uh,
somebody.
do you know why I'm giving you this particular example? What I've told you has been happening to the people of, I don't want to get in politics, but to the people of, some people in the Middle East, you know, for many years. So I guess you understood what I mean here. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is I know this is very ugly, but yeah, this was this. I mean, I wanted to approach this particular topic from different angle, not to I mean, how do I say, not to upset, maybe not to get tangled with it too much. So yeah,
So what is your answer to war?
in terms of what I mean,
I mean, do you think that, like, it's totally cool that there's war happening, or do you think that there's an answer to stop war?
I'm not cool with that. So there's an answer. I mean, the answer must be, I guess, love, peace, respect the other person' right to live.
And how do we implement love and peace in a situation like in Palestine?
Mhm. Um, okay, it's a very deep topic which needs to be discussed at length, but we don't have
30
time.
seconds. You got 30 seconds. Do it.
I mean, I'm unable to because it wouldn't be. It's not long enough for us to talk about it. Maybe another time. But it was very nice to talk to you. Actually,
It was nice talking to you too, Jamil. I wish you a
thank you very much.
beautiful night. Love,
I
peace, and namaste.
Oh, you too. Yeah. God
Thank
bless.
you.
God, may God bless you and